right, welcome everybody to the first official Plus Frames podcast. If you're hearing this, we thank you for your patronage. You know, since this is a Patreon exclusive, but I think for the first one, we might go ahead and actually put it on YouTube to like advertise it. So we'll see. If you're hearing it on YouTube, welcome to you also. So as always, we got here the Input Output crew. You know, this is our secondary podcast to give you guys some extra content. We got Mr. Bad Food Opinions and MC Amazing. How you guys doing today?
Is that like a new part of the team? I'm Mr. Gamerlift. I don't know who. Do you know who that is? I don't know who Mr. Bad Food.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I'm not sure who that is. But yeah, it's Mr. Gamerlift knows all good food is here. Just happy to be here. Excited for this first episode of Plus Trains. Ready to spread the truth and let you all know what's good. So I'm heading out to eat.
You guys know who it is. It's your boy MC Amazing. I'm in the Plus Frames podcast. I'm not going to be nearly as ridiculous as I am in Input Output. This is more of a kind of laid back thing for me where I get to kind of like relieve my head of the of the weight of the crown of the hat. So I'm gonna be honest right now, and I don't know if like this is a visual or not, but I'm not wearing a hat. I'm just kind of just sitting here, and I'm looking forward to what happens here in the Plus Frames podcast here, man. Rexon, what else you got to say, man?
Well, if we put it in visual form, we'll make sure to like put like the the blurred sensor on the top of your head, so where they can't like see it. So we'll just do it like that to make sure nobody ever see unhatted Amazing. So,
yeah, right.
But yeah, I'm doing good today. I mean, it's just great to be here. Keep making this content. It's really good to just feel like you're pushing for something, you're striving for something, and these are the steps we're taking to get there. So we hope everybody's doing great out there. So we can go ahead and get into our first topic. And like E said, this won't be nothing where like everybody's like turn. Everybody's just kind of freely talking, more of a conversation. So up first, we got that Microsoft is buying Discord, and I don't know about you guys, but it's for me, it's I ain't gonna lie, it's scary because it seems like everything Microsoft touches turns into a rotten apple, not gold at all. So we saw what happened with Mixer. We've seen what happened with stuff like Skype. Like people are still using Skype, but since Zooms came out, it's like people are just so happy to switch from Skype. And it just seems like everything
Microsoft has Skype.
Yeah, I believe Microsoft bought Skype. See?
I think they did that. I think they did that a while back.
Wow. Yeah, they did that a while ago. Like I think we might have been still in college or just getting out of college when they did that. So it's been a while. So I feel old now. But yeah, so Microsoft's buying Discord. So how's everybody feeling about that? We're seeing how they touch everything and it goes bad. Everybody's pretty happy with Discord right now. And you saw they changed the name from everything to like, what was it? There's no longer like Xbox Gold or Xbox Live. It's just Xbox Network or something right now. Something they changed. And people are thinking that's because of the with them trying to buy Discord, they're gonna switch things up. So what do you guys feel about this?
Man, I don't know, man. It's a little scary. I honestly feel like now Discord is just gonna be you have to complete like a Halo game in full before like starting Discord. So it's gonna be it's probably gonna be a real hassle from now on to like get in Discord and chat with people and do things like this because you gotta literally beat a whole Halo game to do that, and that's probably gonna take you a few hours, I would imagine. I don't know, man. It seems like a lot of power moves being made. It's almost like people just respond to each other. Like Sony bought, they took over Evo, and Microsoft. Oh, y'all want to get the fighting game tournament? Well, we gonna get Discord. So I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, I think what was it for? Like what 10 million or 10 billion? What? I forgot the.
There was definitely a B. I saw
10 billion.
I saw a B. Yeah,
that's a lot of B's.
Microsoft don't do nothing small, bro. We throwing big money.
That's a lot of second letter of the alphabets. And it's just like that's a lot of money, and hopefully like this is gonna like put a lot into Discord that's good, but at the same time, like Rexon just said, man, Microsoft just right now I don't know, man. They just even with the gaming, like even their system release has been like super lackluster. Like, you know, the Xbox Series X was like, you know, passed upon the whole fact that, oh, we've got the Xbox Game Pass. And honestly, after using Game Pass on PC, I'm like, bro, this is actually not that great. I ain't gonna even lie. It's like it's a lot of games on that you think they would have that they don't. So to me, even with that in that regard, it's like Microsoft is kind of like lagging behind. And I mean, in the new generation console right now is it's not the biggest thing anyway because PlayStation's not doing that great either because they don't have any games. But I don't know, man. This kind of makes me concerned, but at the same time, it's like if they can utilize this $10 billion and actually put some good tools into Discord, like maybe make it more user friendly in terms of doing stuff like podcasts and streaming on here and stuff, and maybe adding more value to like the Nitro subscriptions and stuff, things of that nature. Maybe adjusting the interface a little bit. If they do things like that, I'm all for it. But judging from Microsoft and what they got going right now, I feel like they're just gonna make us beat a Microsoft game before we start Discord, and that's where we're gonna be at.
So apparently the thing is they're changing the name from Xbox Live and everything's going to Xbox Network. So that's the new change they made on that. So I don't know. I mean, the name difference really doesn't. I mean, Xbox Live, you can kind of got so used to it now, but you know, maybe they have like some upcoming plans.
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like that Xbox Network. I feel like Xbox Live was what was the point of change? That was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I feel like there's really no point in changing the name. Like, why even do that? I guess in a way that it might be a thing where they're trying to stress that it is a network, you know, quote unquote now, because especially where they have like the whole Xbox family kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, yeah, because you remember they're like they have the whole like Xbox, like you have the Xbox like a console, of course, like the Series X or whatever. But then, of course, you know, you can play your games on your PC. Then you can also play your games on your phone and your tablet. You got the xCloud stuff. So, I mean, I don't really see why they need to change it on 100% because, I mean, they could have just kept it Xbox Live. But I guess this is more to like lean towards the fact that it's a more of an umbrella term for all of the stuff that's on the Xbox platform now, as opposed to just like, hey, like, you know, I guess because when people think of Xbox Live, they don't necessarily think of, oh yeah, look at like all the stuff that we do here on Xbox. People think, you know, Xbox like on the console where you sign in and it's like, oh, Xbox Gold and here are your 2 games for free this month. And I think like changing it to Xbox Network, I'm not saying it will do that, will do this, but I guess they're trying to kind of change people's thinking about the Xbox brand in general, I think.
I can see that logic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a branding thing. You know, they want live, I guess, you know, when you look at that, you consider stuff being actually like live, like maybe online gameplay or streaming and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe switching it over to network, you know, with Discord coming up, they have a lot of different plans to be able to use like communications throughout online activity and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I read this article where it was like Microsoft's probably buying it because they seen like so many different big players making moves already. Like Apple basically owns like mobile. You got Google bought YouTube and became like the biggest video platform ever. Amazon is basically like running streaming as far as like Twitch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So basically Microsoft sitting back like, man, everybody's succeeding and you know, we keep selling stuff off because we don't know what to do with it. So you know, but I mean, I can understand that name change and them buying Discord. I mean, I'm not gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm really been the one to hop into Discord. The first time I heard about it was probably like 2018, and people was like, "Yeah, if you want to keep up with the FGC, you know, just go and follow different Discords and stuff like that." So that's what I did. But you know, I wasn't really too into it at the time and stuff like that. So it wasn't until we really started doing TVFGC that I was like, okay, I really need to know this Discord stuff. But there's been a lot of people who's been on here for a while learning the ropes and stuff like that. So, but I mean, as far as I mean, Discord, it seems like a great platform. I mean, what you can do with it, is amazing. So, and I'm sure, Microsoft is going to come in and, try to put their own flavor on it and stuff like that. And hopefully that flavor, ain't some bad seasoning, Hopefully
Yeah.
they come in here with some lemon pepper seasoning or some all-purpose seasoning, put it on here and, give us some great products. So, but we're hoping, hopefully hopefully it doesn't go the way of Mixer where they just have to sell it off. So
seems like they got money to blow because they just acquire what was it, those studios last year. So then when they're like a couple billion, and then it's like another 10 billion. Like, what they gonna buy next? They're gonna buy like a car dealership. They're gonna like own Honda or Toyota.
Hey man, Microsoft got stupid money. Like, I mean, they owners been the richest man in the world for a good minute. And so the whole company probably just sitting on billions waiting. I mean, you just lose Mixer and then they're like, all right, bump it, just go buy Bethesda for a couple billion and we go buy this for 10 billion. Like, it's cool. We just sitting on money. So but yeah, so I guess if that's it for that one, we can go on to the next topic. We just hope Microsoft doesn't come in and do us greasy. So next we can go on to the next story. We have some Marvel movies, the MCU universe, when you is the universe. The Marvel movies, they got their release dates and stuff like that updated because for a while now, especially with the pandemic and stuff like that, that was pushing a lot of things back. Stuff we've been hearing about the Eternals and the Black Widow movie supposedly came out already, a while ago. So, now we're getting like updates and stuff on when it's going to actually come out. So now we have that Black Widow is finally actually going to come out July 9th. So that's coming up pretty soon. We get that soon after like the MK movie and stuff like that. So it's probably, it's going to be a hot summer. I know these movies and these movie studios, they've been really getting into streaming. So I think they're on their game now of like realizing how they're going to release their stuff. So then you got the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings coming September 3rd. You got the Eternals coming November 5th. You got Spider-Man No Way Home coming December 17th. And you got a new Doctor Strange movie coming March 25th. And you got Thor Love and Thunder coming May 6th. And then you got Black Panther July 8th, Black Panther 2. Then you got likely a Blade movie is coming in 2022, and then Captain Marvel is November 11th. And then to be announced, you have Ant-Man and the Wasp, a new Ant-Man and Wasp movie, and then Guardians of the Galaxy is said to be coming in 2023. So but before we get in how we feel about these dates, have y'all seen like all the recent Spider-Man movies? Because I haven't seen any Spider-Man besides like the first one.
I just saw Homecoming. I didn't see Far From Home.
Honestly, I've been out of the loop on a lot of the MCU stuff, like the recent past few years. Like, I saw Spider-Man 1 through 3, and I haven't seen Amazing Spider-Man or Homecoming. So,
yeah, I definitely didn't see Amazing.
Well, that's your boy, Miles. That's your boy, though, Devin. What's going on, bro?
I don't know, man. It just to me it didn't quite have the feel, man. That the
you didn't see.
I've seen Into the Spider-Verse, but I haven't seen like the.
I was about to say, man. I'm about to be like, nah, man, you got to disconnect this man from the Discord right now. Get him out of here.
The Spider-Man PS4 game is better than all of them.
I was like, jeez, man. You said to play the Spider-Man PS4 game. I mean, I heard that it's pretty good, though. I've heard it's pretty good. Like, man, you told me you didn't see Into the Spider-Verse.
I mean, Black Widow for me. I mean, she's a good enough character to where I definitely go check out the movie. This Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is really, something fresh and new that you'd really be getting into. I mean, obviously it was a comic before, but it's something that too many people aren't familiar with. So it'd definitely be something you checking out based on the power of MCU off the credibility of the MCU. The Eternals also, but the Spider-Man No Way Home, I'm with y'all. I saw Homecoming, but I have to catch up to see Far From Home and stuff like that. I don't know, like I mean, it's not like Spider-Man didn't make a great entrance when he started coming into the MCU. What was he first introduced? Was it Civil War when he first came in, or was it something before that? Yeah, so when he came, when he came in for Civil War, it was dope. I mean, it was dope. Like them with the huge fight scene, basically at the airport and stuff like that. Was pretty dope. So he made a great entrance, but I don't know, it was just nothing that made me want to, like, get into the movies. They got Zendaya in them and stuff like that. So there go another love interest thing. Even in high school, you got to be liking somebody.
That's right.
But I'd say the one I'm liking the most is like this Doctor. I can't wait to see a new Doctor Strange movie. Like I want to see Doctor Strange with the Mr. Clean gloves on, out here, giving people the business. Look, it was funny in MCU, his gloves always made me think he just came from washing dishes and then just had to get into the middle of a fight.
I like it. I think his villains are interesting.
Who?
His villains, I think, are really interesting, like Dormammu and Shuma Gorath. I think he got some pretty interesting villains.
Yeah, and then we got this new Thor movie coming out. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of like done with Thor. Like, I mean, I just watch it because I just want it to be better. But with a title like Love and Thunder, and then coming from what we've seen like before with Thor,
the title is what?
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Thunder, yeah,
that's the name.
Is Tyler Perry doing this one?
Well, if they did, it'd be a lot of bad wigs in it. So we hope not.
Love and Thunder. No. I don't want to see this. I'm not gonna watch it unless it's just no. See, man,
I don't know what they doing, man. Like like the first Thor was good. It wasn't nothing to be like, yeah, but it was good. And then the next one, what was the next one called?
First Thor was good.
Wasn't the second one the one that was the bad one? Good? The second one was the one that was the bad one.
They were all kind of. They were all kind of meh.
Man, the second one was the one that I was like, nah, dog. Like, no.
The first one was wasn't it the one with Loki, right? With the Ice Giants? Or was that the second one?
I think that
Loki and the Ice Giants?
Yeah.
I think that was the second one, The Dark World. Dude, the first movie was boring as heck. It was so boring. It was boring as heck, man. Oh my God. I couldn't even get through it. Yeah. I'm sitting there, bro. I was watching the movie like this. And then before I knew it, I was like this. I don't even know why I looked this direction. I was just like, whoa, what's going on? Oh, the movie's still going?
The Thor movies overall were pretty. They weren't nothing to write home about. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, the third movie was like, I feel like it was a lot more going on with the third one, Ragnarok. Like, it was a lot more to engage with. But at the same time, like Devin was saying before the podcast, it was like a lot of jokes. Like, that was the one we got Hulk walking around with his butt out and in Asgard. And I'm just like, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? And it was a lot more jokes and stuff like that. But it was cool to see like their whole Asgard get like destroyed and stuff. Like that was pretty dope to see and stuff like that they allowed that to happen. But the first movie was it was alright. I mean, it was a lot of love interest. He came to Earth, and people asking who he is, and you like, man, you don't know him, some type of god or something. And then somehow they end up like at IHOP or eating or something. Like, I don't know. I can't remember. I had to go back and watch it. It was I don't know. I just be like, if a god came to Earth and he was really trying to get back, like he wouldn't be with y'all, like sitting down eating and doing all this stuff. Like, he wouldn't be doing it. But you gotta, it's MCU movies. They have to. I feel like they have to intertwine a lot of things to make it like cool to the casuals. Like, if we literally made it straight like comics where it's all action all the time, plotting, planning, and scheming and all that, they'd be like, this is basically an action movie.
Yeah,
But
then the kids and stuff too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still don't think they do a little too much with it. Because I mean, that if you look at the comics, like a lot of these comics, man, there is a lot of dark and gritty stuff, like gory stuff in these comics. Like, and I think we normally think since it's a comic and it's illustrated, it's like it's fair weather game. No, some of that stuff folks be getting bopped in these comics like gruesomely. So
they
couldn't put Red Skull stuff in movies, but Red Skull was throwing babies out of windows. Like literally, in the next panel, you just saw like splat on the ground. It was like, oh goodness.
Unless they went like a route of doing like a MCU R universe, like an MCU R, like rated R stuff. What they did with I know Sin City was, I think, a Marvel property, and that was like that was super gory and violent. But yeah, they have to like adjust for the audiences, but still, man, like they be doing too much, man.
Yeah,
you definitely have to adjust for them and stuff like that. I put it Ant-Man and Wasp. Ant-Man is a character I actually like in the MCU. I thought it was pretty funny. Like his movies being funny was okay. Like when they was in his house having like that serious battle in miniature form, and you seeing like all the different small stuff that's happening throughout it to make it like real comical and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like and then at the end, I think it was like a literal ant that turned huge, like at the end of the movie or something like that. Like those, I like this movie. Is like with his character and personality, the jokes and the banner and stuff like that was really, really cool. It don't work with some characters, but it worked with him. So I really like his movies. But Guardians of the Galaxy, man, I don't want to see that anymore, bro. Like they ruined me from the first movie, man. Like they literally beat that villain by like I'm not gonna say that. They literally beat that villain by just dude was dancing, distracting them with his Walkman. You know, people nowadays don't even know what that is anyway. And then, they end up disintegrating him and stuff like that because he was distracted. And I'm like, wasn't this dude the dude who was talking about he finna like rid humanity and stuff like a few seconds ago? Why does he care about you, doing the Cupid shuffle with a Walkman? Like, I just like, and then once they did it, I was like, you sullied this whole series for me for forever. I can't take you serious no more. Like, no adventure and stuff. You going talking about you finna save the universe? No, you not. Y'all finna do a dance off, and somebody finna get distracted, and then you go win. Like that ruined it for me, man. I'm like, this supposed to be like y'all Guardians of the Galaxy and out here moonwalking. Like, stop.
Man, man, why are you so mad at people moonwalking though, bro? Like, would you do what you got to do?
I mean, he is called Star Gladiator, so dance with the stars, man.
I mean, exactly. See, like, I mean, sometimes you just gotta dance, man. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Sometimes you just gotta dance.
And I guess in that, because I think Star-Lord, I want to say his personality is kind of goofy too. So
yeah,
they might have went a little overboard, but I do agree. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies, they were okay, but it wasn't quite what I was looking for with those movies. Like, in the fact that they only showed Thanos. Well, I guess they were saving Thanos for like the Avengers, but they showed him for like half a second sitting out in the chair. I'm like, bruh, what? Like, it was. I don't know, man. I agree with that whole thing. I forgot about this scene too. I was like, wait, what?
Like, was we really supposed to accept that? Who was satisfied with that? Who was that's a great ending to this climax. Like who nobody. I'll answer the question. Nobody. That mess was garbage.
Man. Somebody liked it, I'm sure.
Yeah, man,
the person who wrote it, that's about it.
Things are gonna get easier. I thought that was all right, man. I didn't think it was so bad because it's just like, because the thing is, oh man, what is his name? Ronan Ronan. Like, he had no idea what he was doing. He's just like, dude, what is that? Like, that could be that to him. That could be anything, right? Like, that could be some kind of like, he's doing the dance of Al Kanunga. Like, I'm gonna summon down like purple lightning and destroy you or something. It's like, what are you doing? I mean, he has no idea what that is.
That is a good point. He's from a whole other race and species and planet, so he might have thought this man was about to conjure up a spear bomb or 100 times Kamehameha. So he's like, I must be ready for any actions.
Bro, you might as well have just been like, man, look, man, like, dude finna destroy you. You on the ground, your cell phone ring. You're like, hold up, pull it out. It's your grandma on the other end. Like, I just finished baking this sweet apple pies right on the window. And then the dude, like, who was that? You ain't got nothing planned, do it. He like, nah, bro, that's my grandma. She got a famous apple pie done. He like, for real? Everybody get in the ship. Let's go. We'll finish this after we get some apple pie. And while they're eating all apple pie at grandma's house, you take out your stuff and shoot them in the head. It'd have been like just as like realistic. It's just like ain't nobody like.
I mean,
like grandma's apple pie saves the day again. Thanks, grandma.
You know,
always.
I will say I don't know if the director, if they were a fan of JoJo, but maybe they were trying to go off of Jonathan Joseph Joestar because he actually played dead. He played dead to these like just basically gods. Like they thought they had killed him. He was basically like on the ground, lifeless. And the dude turned around, and then when they pan back the camera, you see he's moving. He's like, "Wait a minute, he wasn't in that spot." And they pan the camera back to the villain, and the villain's walking away. And then the villain looks back, and like he knows, like, "Wait, is he moving?" And then they pan the camera back to him. And he's like slowly crawling away. So maybe he was a fan of that. Maybe it's like that type of stuff. Like he literally played dead against a god, and almost got away, but he kept moving. And then the dude was like, "All right, since you want to play stupid, I'm gonna put this ring on your heart that if you don't get strong enough to beat us in like a certain time frame, your heart gonna explode." He's like, "All right,
yeah."
So maybe they took some inspiration from JoJo Bizarre Adventure, man. He's like, "Oh, instead of us having him do like a cool move, pull out a gun and blast him or something, he's gonna have him do a moonwalk. That'll do it."
Man, I want my villains like Thanos or a Kid Buu off Dragon Ball Z. Like Kid Buu ain't asking no questions. Kid Buu didn't care. He didn't know who was around. He didn't know if grandma was next door. That man just came out, put his hand in the air, big pink ball, destroy the earth. That's what I'm here for, man. We ain't playing no games. And it's just like you rarely get that nowadays because you gotta do the whole spiel of this is my plan. Let me tell you for the next 15, 20 minutes while somebody comes up and foils my plans. And, basically everybody getting Doofenshmirtz. So, I want my Kid Buu villains, man. Dudes just show up and be like, who are you? It don't matter. And you just get stole off and he just there wrecking everybody. Like, we don't even know what this dude is, bro, but he destroying the planet. And it's like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Just come in. Get the business. We ain't wasting no time. It won't matter who they are. If you just want to take over the world, bro, just go ahead, steal off of them, and let's get this show on the road.
I will say that the Kid Buu definitely that type of villain. Even how they did Thanos in Endgame, like when in the future, like he was in that barn. Well, not that barn, but that little hut. I feel like. I mean, I guess it made sense because he had used the Infinity Gauntlet and he had like the little withered hand. I was like, man, this man really fell from glory, didn't he? They just ran up on him. He's like, do it. He's like, man, we'll kill you. Hey, man, go ahead and do it. So even they did things like, and then not only that, but there's a comic where Dr. Doom, Thanos is talking trash to Dr. Doom. Thanos is like, I am the what does he call himself? I forgot what he calls himself. He's like, I'm the Titan. I'm Thanos. I don't need a glove to rid the world of your putrid peons like you. Dr. Doom was like, hold my cape real quick, and he pulled his spine out of his back. I'm like,
oh yeah.
So I think that's who we should be concerned about, Dr. Doom, because if he pulled Thanos' whole skeleton out of his backside, I'm like, okay.
Wait, that's who Dr. Doom was the villain already?
Yeah, they was trash. Fantastic Four movies was garbage.
Yeah, they were pretty much I think pretty much every Fantastic Four movie they made was pretty much an epic failure, I think.
They just can't get that
right. The only reason people
came
there was for the Human Torch and and just to see old girl who played Invisible Woman. Like that's about it. Like that's the only reason to go back.
Yeah, and I mean, what's called it?
Go ahead.
I think it's kind of funny that they have like what's called like, nobody really goes back to really look at those anymore because we had like Chris Evans, like he could have easily have just been lost to the sands of time as like the Human Torch in like a garbage Fantastic Four movie, but instead he's Captain America, but he could have easily just been like, oh man, he's that guy that played the Human Torch in that movie that was trash. So I mean, thank God for that. Like it could have gone in a completely different way. We could have had somebody else be Captain America. Like, I don't know. What if we had Dave Bautista instead of playing Drax, have him play Captain America?
I don't think that would work out. I couldn't see that.
I really don't like Batista playing Drax. Like knowing who Batista was before this, and then seeing the type of character that Drax is, like he's just like a big dumb dude with a lot of muscle. Like I'm just like, it don't fit Batista, but that's only because I knew Batista before. Like I watched him in the WWE days and stuff like that.
Right.
So it kind of hits close to home for him to get a role, and he's basically just like dunce the whole time. Basically like he basically ruined the plans. Thanos was using the reality stone, and then Drax just busts out like, I'm sick of this, no, and then get everybody caught and stuff. I'm like, come on, dude. Like whoever, Thanos killed in his family, like who was it? His mom, his dad, he killed somebody in his family.
And I think it was his wife and his kid.
Yeah, and dude just like, hey man, we need to calm down. We don't know if we fall into a trap. Well, I'm a seat in. Like, come on, bro.
Yo, Drax is literally like just sitting there. I can't take it no more. I mean, you feel the sympathy, but it's like, yo, man, that's Thanos, and he got the stones, man. I don't think we need to have a better plan than just screaming and running up to it, man.
I remember in like the comic books, I remember Drax was supposed to be like the Avatar of Life or something like that, if I remember correctly. I think he's supposed because he's the Avatar of Life, and then or something like that, and then of course like Thanos is supposedly like the Avatar of Death. So I remember they had the one thing where they went to the Cancerverse. This is kind of neither here nor there, but they went to the Cancerverse. And in the Cancerverse, nobody dies. Like, and nobody ever dies. Like, they just kind of just mutate eventually into something else. So, like, normally Drax would never be able to just beat like Thanos in a one-on-one fight. But in a universe where, because like in a universe where life never ends, basically, like he's super powerful. So at one point, like Drax was just like, "Hey, you know what?" And he just kills Thanos. I was just like, "Wow, man."
Was that just how that went? You walk up to him, you know what? Like I didn't get to respond. I didn't get to even counter. It just punched me out of existence. Well, wait, how did he die if everybody came back?
Huh?
Thanos. Well, how did Thanos die if everybody came back in this universe?
I think like the reason is that like the Cancerverse kind of rejecting him. So
okay.
So like he's sitting there, they're like, we got Thanos is our only hope. Like they're the Guardians of the Galaxy, they got Thanos, and they're like, Thanos is basically one of our only hopes to beating this. We're gonna do this. Meanwhile, you see Drax, he's kind of in the corner like he just goes like and everybody's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Drax?
So
he's
I guess this is
kill him.
I guess that's a common thing for Drax. He just can't take it.
Yeah, he just couldn't take it anymore.
I tell you, I feel bad for him, man. I felt so bad for Hulk. Like when the Avengers movies first started, when Infinity War started, and he came out and he tried to fight Thanos, and then he was fighting Thanos, and the dude was finna go help. He was like, "Nah, man, let the boss have his fun."
Yeah,
Thanos mopped the floor with this dude for like the next 5 minutes. Man, whooped Hulk so bad, Hulk was like, "Bro, I ain't coming out no more, man. I'm scared." I'm like, "Bro, what?" Like,
Yeah,
Let's see.
you whooped Hulk into retirement. Like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah, that was whack.
that
See,
was
so how many
sad.
stones did he have at that point? Do you have any stones at that time?
I think he had the Power Stone.
Maybe.
Okay, well that might have been it. Because I was going to say, in Avengers Assemble, Hulk beat Graviton, which is literally a force of nature itself. Like I was going to say, like I was trying to remember if he had a stone, but I think he did have the Power Stone. So I guess that was pretty much part of the reason why he got the one.
Yeah,
up
he
on
did
Hulk.
get Time Stone until the end of the movie. That's when, he basically rewind time and then, did Vision dirty. He didn't have the Soul Stone yet because he had to get that from Red Skull. Which other ones? I don't think I think it was the Power. I think it was Power Stone.
Yeah, because
it was either Power or Space. I thought he did something like with reality at that time and that scene.
He didn't
I don't
do
know.
anything with the Reality Stone until that's when Drax and them had tried to sneak up on him, and he had just got the Reality Stone from taking it from that collector. Yeah, he had basically like ruined his whole spot. So that was later in the movie.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was the Space Stone, so it had to be the Power Stone.
And then what stone is the one what stone is the one in and what's his name? The Vision. That's
Mind Stone.
Mind Stone, yeah. So yeah, he didn't get that until like the very, very end. So yeah, I think it was probably the Power Stone. Which one was it? The Tesseract was what stone?
Space, I think.
Space, yeah. So
because it was blue, I think. Yeah, I think that was Space Stone.
Yeah, he got the Soul Stone was from Red Skull.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Time Stone came from Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
The Power Stone, yeah, that's the one that was in the Guardians of the Galaxy universe. So I think that's where he had the Power Stone first. Because you remember at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, he just showed up winning something, took the glove out, and was like, "I do it myself."
Yeah.
The Reality Stone came. That one was in Thor. I don't know how he got. I can't remember exactly. Oh, that was the Collector. He got it from the Collector.
Yeah.
The Mind Stone was in Loki's scepter. Yeah. So yeah, I think it had to have been the Power Stone was the one he had first.
Yeah,
makes sense for him to like beat Hulk to a pulp like that.
Yeah.
That man made that man retire, bro. I was like, bro, Hulk. And I always hated that like Hulk was my favorite character, but it's just like he just, he was always a secondary spot in everybody else's movie. But it's just like his movies didn't go too well. So, I guess they kind of scared to try to do that one again.
Yeah, they tried with like 3 different people. Well, yeah, they tried with like 2 or 3 different people, I think, right? Like they tried with first guy, I can't remember his name. David Banner, something like that. And then Edward Norton was the second guy, and then like that didn't work out, I guess. And it's just like then I mean they got Mark Ruffalo, but Mark Ruffalo never got his own movie. He was just kind of like, oh yeah, it's like you're expecting to see Edward Norton. It's like Hulk, we need your help. And he turns around and it's Mark Ruffalo's like, whoa, yo, where's David Banner? I mean Bruce Banner is like, I'm right here. It's me, Bruce. David Banner.
That would be an interesting Avengers. I mean, quick letter, like he just beating up Thanos. That would be.
Bro, they would have had to go. They would have had to go find Hulk in Mississippi, man. That'd have been crazy.
that could have been like an interesting concept. Like David Banner, he's a bigger dude, and in Fight for New York, his outfit was like no shirt and like tethered pants,
bro,
so it could have been like
old in the Def Jam games, bro.
Mississippi Hulk, man.
Damn, crooked letter, humpback.
I think we've hit on the MCU enough. So.
Yeah.
So basically, we got RDC World. Mark Phillips and the RDC World team. Forgive me for my tongue, but it's come to find out. So Issa Rae, I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Issa Rae is. If you don't, you can Google it. But she basically got she got think it was a 8-figure deal with Warner Media. So basically she'll be working with like HBO Max, and all those different things. And basically, one of the products that she has coming for HBO Max is, Mark Phillips and the RDC World team. They have their own content coming out, so that'll be, that's a great thing that's coming up. So, and it's really really good to hear that, because man, I like I was telling everybody before this. I remember watching their stuff when it looked like it was recorded on a fingernail. So it's like they've come a long way, man, with making their content. And then, it just shows you how much, like, all you gotta do is keep making your content, because they don't even have like the most best produced content and stuff like that. But just overall, they've been able to garner an audience that just loves them, and they've been able to like go through all this time of just keeping it up, making great content, getting great traction and stuff like that. So, what's your guys' thoughts on this?
Man, I'm excited to see RDC where they are, man. They've been doing this for years. I remember the Black event, we just talked about MCU, the Hood Avengers. They have the Hood Avatar, one of my favorites. Fight, boxing, sneaking, shooting. Like they've made a lot of content over the years, man, and like all the success that they have now is definitely deserved. They even just recently, I think this past week, broke a record on Twitch for like I think the most donations within like a certain amount of time, with like $16,000 to $17,000. It's like it's ridiculous, and they've kind of blown up with their Twitch and their gaming channel content. I mean, what they do, like Rexon said, that their stuff is not like super duper like high end produced stuff, but it's at a solid enough level that we've seen growth from like where they started. And Rexon said, the illustration of vision of seeing somebody try to record someone with a fingernail is hilarious. Like, how did you even? All right, like that's just. But yeah, they've definitely made strides, man. They've kept at it. The team, for the most part, pretty much everybody's still there. Honestly, I feel like their group was kind of similar to something like Dormtainment. Just a group of like predominantly black guys trying to create content, even though their content is a good bit different, and it's like what they choose to make content on. But I mean, the anime community loves them. They keep hitting on all these videos. They blew up with the sports stuff, with the Mark making the LeBron videos and the Steph Curry videos. Those blew up. Those became mainstream.
Them LeBron videos are hilarious, bro.
It's like
you can watch them any day of the week.
So they've just like they've really garnered a whole audience in like a wide array of just different arenas, and I'm happy for the guys, man. Just happy for them because they're content creators that I love, that I've watched for a while, and also because they're a group of young black guys that are really out here doing something, and they're making strides, and the hard work is paying off, man. It's just like you watch these guys where they come from, and it's dope to see they move to different cribs. All I'm saying in this pretty nice house right now, so it's just dope to see, man. And them getting this deal. I was just watching one of the videos this week, and I was like, man, these guys need to have an opportunity to put content out like on a bigger scale. And here you go. They were even talking about something in that stream that was like, man, we got some stuff to tell y'all, but we don't want to say that. So I'm sure this is one of those. They said it was like 4 things. I'm sure this is one of those things they were trying to keep on the wraps. But now that it's out, it's like they deserve it, man. They've been working hard at this. And I can't say anything bad about it. The content that they enjoy to make, enjoy making for people that enjoy watching it, they kept at it. They hadn't changed up. They're still the same guys for the most part. They still make these goofy videos with in the anime house and all this stuff. And they've gone to the audience, and it works for them. So I'm happy for these guys, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's great to see how they're able to mix like stuff from what people will call like black culture and stuff like that, as far as like basketball, hip hop, and stuff like that. And then at the same time, like have videos centered around like anime and video games and stuff like that. And people watch all of it. Like you with them, you don't see like, as far as like what I've seen, you don't see like clear dips from like, oh, when they make their basketball or hip hop videos, it gets more views than like the cartoon or anime style videos. All of them blow up. So it's really to see how much they can cross them and make both, because all of us here, African American, we know, like, growing up, like, people was like, you can't do both, like like don't nobody like old black people, they don't watch anime, or Dragon Ball Z was the only exception. If it was anything other than Dragon Ball Z, he was a weirdo. So it's great to see that they was able to like make both and bring both together, because it was not normal. You had the what they call the nerds on one side, and you had everybody else on the other side. So, it's great to see that they're able to do both and blend both together. And it lets you know it was a lot of us who was feeling like that growing up, who, like, man, like, if I like cartoons, I can't be black. How does they go together? So it's just great to see that they're able to do both and bring both worlds together. And it's great that they're able to stay together for so long. Also, we see so many groups and teams like break up. People stop working together, and majority of them, I can't remember if anybody's fell off, but like majority of the group has stayed together.
I think Ben left for a while, the tall light skinned guy. He left for like a minute, but he came back.
Yeah.
And then they added members. Was Dylan and John.
Yeah, and I know Alf. I think his name's Alf. He doesn't seem like he is involved in too much of the videos anymore like he used to. He's still in them, but I think he focuses more on his music now. But
the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, and the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, locks. They say you can't say dreadlocks anymore. My apologies, people. But yeah, so it's just great to see that they're able to have the same team sticking together and stuff like that. And if anybody deserves it, man, they do. They have legit been grinding. I mean, them hood avatar videos, you could tell, like, they literally had to put work into their stuff, man. Like, the location they was at, from the quality of camera and stuff they had, from the production ramp up that they would do, because the hood avatar had the eyes, and it had the power and stuff like that. Like, they literally put in work for to make this stuff happen. So they deserve it, man. They really deserve it. So
I didn't really start watching RDC World until maybe a couple months ago. And
okay, we don't need your take then. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I'm like, that is 100% fair. It's like, yo, I'm a newcomer, but yeah, I actually like, whenever I think about RDC World, I think about that thing. It's like, man, how did they get you on 4K? Like, like that's immediately what I think of. I'm just like, dude, that was one of the funniest videos I had ever. Huh?
You talking about the rapper when he's talking about what he does in his songs? Is that the video you're talking about? Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, and then the one where the guy's talking to like his talking to his lawyer, and he's like, yo man, that ain't me, bro. Like,
we got you in 4K.
They got you in 4K. How'd they get you in 4K? Man, can you get me off or what? He's like, what? but yeah, man, like I think that LeBron video was freaking. That was a laugh riot, man. That it doesn't surprise me that video got like as much. What do you call that? It doesn't surprise me that it got as much play as it did, because that was crazy, man. Kyrie,
bro, those Kyrie videos are hilarious. Like, dude just sitting there like,
yeah,
that's. And Kyrie don't say nothing to this, man. Kyrie! Like, the videos are hilarious, bro. Like, they got classics, man.
Like the one with Steph Curry. He's like, he had a mouthpiece in already, threw it at the wall. He's like, get my other mouthpiece. He put it in the mouth and he threw it at the wall. Like, what? What? You just had one. You just clapped through
it. Oh man, yeah, dude. So that being said, I think it's but like you guys have said, like apparently they've been doing it for a while. So it's not like it was just something that kind of happened overnight. And this is kind of a lesson, I think, for a lot of content creators out there who feel like one of my buddies would describe it as throwing content into the void, right? Like you feel like I'm just putting content out there and stuff. But it's like you put the content out there, and eventually people will appreciate your content. And then of course, when you get the one that everybody's like, oh man, this is great, eventually they're gonna go back and they'll see this huge catalog of stuff that you had before. And then of course now, in addition to that, now all the other videos, now the videos that you made before, those are classics now. Those are all classics. So like, oh good, this is hot. But nobody knew about it before. They know now though. So it's kind of like it's one of those things that's an inspiration. I'm glad they got their deal. I think that's it's a inspirational story for us all, man. Like 100% for content creators, to keep going, keep doing your thing, do what you enjoy, let people know that you do what you enjoy, and just keep on the path, man. Like keep on the path.
And I forgot to mention they had their own con. Like that's crazy.
Really?
They have DreamCon is what they like an event they run. They have like it's like I guess it's like an anime / gaming convention. They do like tournaments and stuff like that. They have like Smash tournaments. I think they're like planning another one at some point, and that's crazy in itself that they have their own con. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And another great thing about their content, I don't know if a lot of people realize, but a lot of their content be like one take. Like you don't see any cuts and stuff in it. Like they remember all their lines be going like in one take. Like it don't be no cuts. So like that's amazing.
Yeah.
They can do a lot of their content like that, like in one shot. So that's really, really dope. And you really never see none of them like seeming like they trying hard not to laugh or anything like that. They all be in character. And Mark is a really good actor. Like he is a really good actor.
I don't know if I could do it, man. Like doing some of those skits, man. I don't know if I could do it without laughing at least a little bit, man. I don't know if I could say some of those lines without laughing, man. I don't know if I could.
Yeah, ain't no way I could have been in them LeBron skits and not laugh. Like I'd have had to laugh. So, but so for our last Plus Friends topic we have today, we have what you've all been waiting for. We got this. We gotta talk about some food and stuff now, man. So Mr. Gaming Ref has been out here, spreading all types of false allegations, false prophecies, false teaching, whatever you want to call it. Stuff just false. So we want to, now that we got MC Amazing here, hopefully he can, be the be the icebreaker, and as well as everybody else in the comments. We got to talk about some food options and stuff. So we gonna talk about fries, apple pies, and any other thing that comes up right now. So,
oh boy!
All right, so we can start with the first one. So, all right, who has the best fast food fries? Now, apparently, Mr. Gaming Lift feels like, McDonald's fries are like absolute garbage. Which I don't know how somebody can formulate words to even speak that sentence. But, so I ain't gonna sit here and say McDonald's fries are the best fries, but McDonald's fries are definitely top 5 as far as like restaurants and like fast food burger places and stuff like that. So who do you got, Mr. Gaming Lift? Who are you claiming? Like, no, but matter of fact, just tell the people why you think McDonald's fries are trash.
Because they exist. That's why they trash. Whoever was like the fact that these fries have been still around for so long without changing, without adding any flavor or seasoning to the recipe, and people still like, oh, they're the best fries ever. Like these fries are garbage. I would rather eat salted toothpicks than to eat McDonald's French fries. Like people always say, you gotta eat them hot. Yeah, when they're hot, they're okay. They're C tier at best when they're hot. And they only stay hot for 2 seconds. You take them out of grease, they're cold as soon as almost they give them to you. The fries, when they cold, they garbage. To me, good fries can still be good cold. But some fries are just fodder when they're cold. And McDonald's is number 1. So that's my issue. Like everybody said, eat them when they're hot. Like, bruh, they get cold in like 2 seconds. They only stay hot 2 seconds outside of the grease. They have no flavor. Like most French fries have flavor outside of the salt. There's no flavor. It's just potatoes and salt. It's just trash. So I don't like. They're not even in the top 5. You want to know how to do you want to know how to do fries the way that McDonald's doesn't, right? Go to Wendy's. Wendy's fries run rings around McDonald's fries. Straight cut, just straight potato fries, French fry, but they got salt on them. Delicious. Much better than McDonald's would ever imagine or dream of being. Right? So to me, McDonald's fries not even top 5. They like maybe not even top 10. Taco Bell got better fries than McDonald's. So they already losing in that regard. The Dairy Queen fries better than McDonald's. Checkers fries better than McDonald's. Hardee's fries better than McDonald's. Burger King fries better than McDonald's. The list goes on.
Dairy Queen?
Yes.
I don't know if Burger King has better fries than McDonald's, man. I don't know if I agree with that.
Burger King ain't got no good. Burger King tastes like carpet.
They putting crack on them McDiddly fries, man. You heard it here first, people. This is what I figured out what's going on. They are sprinkling bits of crack. That's not salt. That is crack that they are sprinkling on the McDiddly fries because people are mind controlled. McDiddly's fries are the worst. McDougal's fries are the absolute, bro. Burger King's fries better than them. Sonic fries is better than them. Steak and Shake fries better than them. Popeye's fries is better than them. Places that don't even specialize in fries and burgers, their fries are better than McDonald's.
Bro, are you done lying to these people?
No,
are you done?
The freezer section fries are better than McDonald's.
Are you sick, bro? McDonald's fries are at least top 5 as far as fast food. I know you ain't. How you gonna sit here and say Burger King fries are better than?
If you flip the list,
it's a reason why you can go to Burger King and get like 80,000 food items for $5.
You can do the same thing at McDonald's.
Bro, they make them fries out of pixie dust and carpet, bro. Like Burger King's fries are not. They food ain't all that.
If Burger King's fries,
get they burgers and it look like the bacon looked like some dried up, shriveled animal. They just lathered on top of it and was just like,
that's what bacon is. That's literally what bacon is. What you talking about? Bro, McDonald's burgers don't even hold a candle to make Burger King burgers. They garbage. The only burger on McDonald's list is worse than is a quarter pounder.
Bro, you must got some special Burger King you go to with some lady in the back who's very fond of you, who make your burgers very special at Burger King, because them burgers, the burgers and fries at Burger King are not good, bro. Like,
you tell me the ones at McDonald's are?
Bro, McDonald's fries, they've been goated for forever.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're sprinkling drugs on them fries. There's no way people legit think them fries taste good. They are trash.
How long has your tongue not been working, bro? Let's be honest, bro.
My tongue works.
How long has it been since you fell on your tongue, bro? Be honest.
But I did the poll, but did my poll didn't say that the McDonald's fries weren't top?
Wendy's. They said Wendy's fries was the top. I ain't saying Wendy's fries bad, but they ain't. But I give you this: when McDonald's fries get cold, like it ain't what's up. But when they hot, them things top 5, bro.
They only stay hot.
Yeah, when they're hot, it's really good.
You can't use the hot and cold debate because you like Little Caesars, and Little Caesars is well known. When it gets cold, you might as well just throw it to the pigs.
Little Caesars not that bad cold. I've had some bad cold pizza. Little Caesars ain't that bad cold. The only thing McDonald's fries are good for is to eat with something else. If you eat them by themselves, they're garbage.
You could bludgeon a man with a cold Little Caesars pizza.
I don't think he would die from a cold Little Caesars pizza, man. Now, from a cold McDonald's French fry, you could probably impale him.
What?
You could probably impale him.
Bro, I don't know where you getting this logic from, bro. Like, I don't know.
Okay. All right, so,
bro, who behind you with a gun, bro? Like, who behind you making you say all this, bro? Who's there, bro? Blink twice if you need help, bro.
I'll blink 200 times, bro. Bro, I'm trying to get the truth out of there. People, bro. Hardee's run rings around McDonald's fries. Checkers.
We'll give you that. Hardee's curly fries is definitely top 3.
Checkers fries run rings around McDonald's fries. Dairy Queen's fries. Dairy Queen's fries run rings around McDonald's fries. Bojangles fries.
Food is plain. They only known for their ice cream.
Bro, Dairy Queen is gold. Are you serious? Dairy Queen is 20 times better than McDonald's. Their food is that's kosher. The service is fast.
I give you Hardee's, Popeyes, Wendy's, I give you them. If you said those three were better than McDonald's fries, I give it to you. But all
Taco
this
Bell
other
fries
stuff,
better than McDonald's fries. Taco Bell fries.
those nacho fries, all the truth. But anything else you saying, bro? Like, no, bro.
Like those nacho fries are the truth.
McDonald's is the original goat of fries. Been that way since the 90s.
That's the reason why people been brainwashed. They've been had us like, oh, this is so good. Oh, I'm finna putting these sticks of garbage in my mouth. Ooh, it's so delicious. Trash. You got free or either the freezer fries are better than McDonald's fries. I make homemade fries better than McDonald's fries. 10 times.
All right, Evan, you got to be the tiebreaker for this, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I like McDonald's fries, bro. I can't. You know, it's like I like Burger King fries, man. I'm not like I like fries in general, but when it comes to all right, you know what though? I'm not gonna say the McDonald's fries are the best, but I think they're pretty good. Wendy's fries, I think, are better than McDonald's fries. I think, in my opinion, I think Wendy's fries are better than McDonald's fries, but I wouldn't put McDonald's fries like so far down on the list. I think that's a mistake. I think
so Five Guys fries better than McDonald's. I've named like 8 places that's better than McDonald's fries.
You've only if you named 8, you only named 4 that I'd give you.
Five Guys burgers and fries are better than most places though. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, like they got good fries. Like number one, they give you a lot of them. Number 2, man, those seasoned fries, I don't care what man, those are great. I love them. Like the seasoned fries from Five Guys, excellent.
This man said McDonald's fries are C tier, bro. That's like you should be arrested, sir.
They're C tier hot.
You should be arrested.
You said they're C tier hot? Oh man.
You should be arrested, sir.
Bruh. I'm gonna name off all of them again. Taco Bell is better than McDonald's. Burger King fries is better than McDonald's. Sonic fries is better than McDonald's. Steak and Shake, Popeyes. That's 5 right there. Checkers, Bojangles,
Sonic, Dairy Queen, and Burger King are all lies.
Are you serious? Dairy Queen got some delicious seasoned fries. I mean, really salty fries because they got the delicious seasoned flavor already. If you eat Dairy Queen fries and say they're not better than McDonald's, I'm all hope for humanity is gone. Bojangles fries runs track star 100-meter dash hurdle rings around McDonald's fries, bro.
Bro, you probably think Church's got the best chicken.
Church's got decent chicken. I didn't say they got the best chicken.
They not bad. The chicken probably C tier. I give them C tier. Church's got C tier chicken.
People I never said Church got the best chicken. My favorite chicken is Popeyes and KFC. But Church's got decent chicken.
Chicken is not that good. KFC, I give a B-, probably C+.
B- is pretty good.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I don't know what happened to you, bro. I'm sorry, man. You know, I just want to be the first time. I don't know what traumatic experience you went through in your life at a McDonald's. You know, maybe like some old man scared you or something there one day, and you just like he had fries in his hands when he did it. I don't know what it is, bro, but like
I was like, get them trash things away from me, get them horrendous things away from me. I've had fries at an old school Walmart. They had a food court fries are better than most food court fries are better than McDonald's fries. You go to a food court at a mall, better than McDonald's fries.
Bro, you must have made somebody mad and they like scrubbed your fries across the ground or something before they gave them to you or something, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like McDonald's fries are like A tier. The lowest I'll give a McDonald's fries is like A-. Hot, not cold. Like cold, I mean, yeah, they'll drop to like a C or something or a D. But hot, man, I can only give you Popeyes. I can only give you Wendy's. I can only give you Taco Bell and Hardee's. They got better fries than but McDonald's would still be in 5 even if we took your.
Checkers is 1,000% better fries than McDonald's. I'm telling you, it don't matter if you ain't been there. I know for a fact. Dairy Queen fries better than them.
You put
Bojangles fries better than them, bro. Another good quality of good fries is being able to be good when they're like not super hot. Checkers fries are good, even if they get cold for a bit. They still delicious. Same thing with Hardee's fries. McDonald's fries are garbage.
And man, Evan,
I don't know how
you out, bro. I'm about to get like Evan, bro, and just tune you out, bro. I'm sorry.
Because you know, man, like I understand, man, that everybody's got different tastes and stuff, man. But you really going out of your way to like demon.
I'm not going out of my way. They did it themselves by making them trash fries. They did it themselves. I guarantee you, I put money on it right now. If we did a taste test of all these fries fresh out the grease, I guarantee you McDonald's would be the last. And y'all be like, dang, these actually think that. If we did a taste test and took all the logos off from fresh fries out the grease from all these places, I guarantee y'all eat McDonald's like, yo, this ain't hitting on nothing compared to these other ones. Bojangles fries run ring.
We gonna have to set this up one day. Like it's just been too many food lies out here, bro. Like it's just. This is why I make sure I go out my way to help preach the gospel on Twitter, man, and make sure people get these great food opinions. Because I just don't understand, Devin, man. Like, who hurt you, bro?
Yeah, man.
I don't understand y'all, man, because it's clear as day. Them fries are garbage.
I'll give you one thing about McDonald's fries: they are very sharp at the tip. So if you don't like chew them when you swallow them, you probably gonna get daggered. So I think that's probably what happened.
That's another thing. That's most of the time, most fries, they just nothing but sharp edges. Like most of their fries, they cook them too long. They trash. That's why I really eat salted toothpicks. I'm really eat it anyway because they're just cutting my mouth up. And they have no flavor. To me, if you have a French fry and the only flavor is the salt, you got bad French fries. I don't know, man. I wish the people could see the light, man, but you know.
Yeah, we got to do this thing where we have like a taste test where we just take a whole bunch of fries. The only problem with that is, man, like we would have to basically buy all the fries at the same time, and then
we need to be in person with Devin because he got some secret connect in the back at all these different places he go to.
How am I just?
You gotta connect at all these other places who literally sprinkling some stuff they ain't got no business on your fries.
Bro, ain't got no connect. I just pull up and I know what tastes good, bro. That's a connect. My tongue got good taste bud. That's connect.
That's what you call it. All right.
I think we ran out of time on this one. We probably about a good hour and something in, and we spent a lot of time talking about fries, which was necessary. It was necessary. But so that's the end of the first Plus Frames podcast. We thank you guys so much for joining us. If you've stayed here through Devin's banter, we really appreciate you. You're a strong individual. Do you guys have anything else you want to say?
I just want to say eat fries responsibly. Like y'all go out here and make the right decision. Make the right choice, man. Don't be out here following the crowd, man. Do you. That's all I gotta say, man.
Do you? I would say thanks to everybody for showing up for the Plus Frames podcast. Unfortunately, we were not able to come to a consensus about the fries. I don't know what to say about that. All I can do is pray for you, Devin. I hope that one day you will let the light back into your heart. But until then,
also. KFC's potato wedges is better than McDonald's French fries.
No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Wendy's got some potato wedges for breakfast that will you'll eat those and you will never want a McDonald's French fry ever again in your life. I bet money.
Bro, you don't count. Potato wedges. You can't count because they're called potato wedges, not fries.
It's just a shape. It's still a fry. It's just in a different shape. It's the same thing. They cook them the same way.
They're not, man.
There's no curly fries on fries, right? Because they're in a curly circle, huh? They just a potato.
Wait, let you get away with
this. You're going to say that you can compare normal fries to curly fries? You can't do that.
You can. There's some regular fries that taste just as good. Hardee's regular fries taste just as good as a lot of curly fries.
Because in food, texture counts too. You just if you're gonna do fries, I guess it is fair to like straight fries, curly fries. Because texture matters when you taste food too.
Well, if that's the case, then McDonald's definitely at the bottom. If we gonna do that,
this guy, man, I don't know what to say.
Bro, you gotta stop, man. We let you get away with this Burger King stuff, even though they fries fresh out the grease taste like air. Like they're only fries by shape. Like that's
I
it.
think that's because you eating fries in your dream. That's why they taste like air. You
Like
actually go to a real Burger King.
Big potatoes taste like they just bleach all the flavor out of it before they cook it for you. But we don't want to get back into that. We don't want to get too much back into that. Appreciate that MCE Amazing for getting that straight. But we just thankful. We're happy you guys being here. And we'll see you on the next Plus Frames podcast. See you next time.
See y'all next time, yo.